my relatives, but I'm not going to run behind them. I'm just not going to do that. So, this is just the starting, and I just kind of, this is what we started this scripture the other night with the men, but I want to go back, and I want to be honest with you guys, I got all kind of, I don't know what Holy Spirit give us for growing up, being honest with you. I just want to just kind of give you some things, and it's kind of going to, thank you, hon, thank you so much. It's going to be a review of things, and who knows what the Lord's going to do. Amen. I'm being honest with you. I'm at that position right now. So, Proverbs, did I give you 18:21? Proverbs 18:21. I don't know if any of you guys remember having this on Wednesday night, but in case you don't, guys, let me tell you this. I want to just rub this. I want to just give you this, and I want you to remember. I've seen faith like potatoes way back, but the other night, to me, I think that's, beside God's Not Dead, that was good too, but this one, it was a whole different movie of faith, and we needed that. We needed that, and if you get a hold of that movie, kind of watch it with other believers. You know, just don't sit and watch it at home, but watch, have some, just be prayed up and watch it, man, because it will take your faith to another level. I believe that. Do you have it already? 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of the Lord. The poor useth entreaties, but the rich answers roughly. A man that has friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Now, first of all, we're going to talk a little bit about communication. First of all, let's find a definition for communication. It's giving and receiving of information. Communication is giving and receiving of information. It's giving and receiving of communication. Now, also, that could be written communication. Write that down, brother. That could be written communication. Also, that could be verbal communication, number 2. Also, non-verbal communication, number 3. There's communication that God condemns. And that's, you know, gossip and hearsay and all that stuff. That's number 4. But now, number 3, I said non-verbal communication. That could be facial ways you could use. You can communicate in your face, facial expressions and gestures. You know, if I want to just, what kind of communication am I portraying now? Happy. See, those are. Don't fit, yeah. So those are ways of communicating as well. So, but death, it said death and life. See, when you're not communicating, it can produce death. It can cut something off. It can stop things from growing. You know, and that's one of the things that the enemy will love to stop. The church will love to stop households, will love to stop families from communicating. If he stops that, he can produce death in the church. He can produce death in ministries. It will stop a ministry from growing because we're not communicating. Getting the word out. Man, when we start getting the word out and talking to people, we're communicating. We leave here and we communicate. Man, we had service today. What church you go to? I go to New Beginning. My God, man. See, that's communicating. That's letting people you're excited about what you're doing. And death is, oh man, I don't know, it won't, shoot, man, I can't get my way. That pastor, man, he talk too long, blah, 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 music, I don't like that, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I mean, you know, that's death.
Yeah.
That's death. Life is uplifting and positive, making things excited, you know, giving your spouse compliments. That's life. Tell them, hey, you know, I appreciate you so much. I'm letting you know how I feel. You know, you're doing it from your heart. You're letting people know. What are you doing? You are articulating positive information to communicate to them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's kind of what we've been talking about, is giving and receiving of information. If you're going to give out bad information, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. We ought to try to find some good things in everything that we say, in the way we talk to people, and the way we do it. And I know I'm not the world's best, so I'm working on that. Amen. Sometimes I don't, you know, it's depending on what day you catch me sometimes, you know. Don't call me on, don't catch me on a Monday sometimes, you know. That's how you doing? I'm doing all right. You know, I want to communicate to you in a positive, loving way, just like I would like for you to communicate to me and others. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe that's the communication that God would love. I tell you what, let's go to this one. Colossians 3:8. And we're going to go into something. Colossians 3:8. Now, we didn't have that one on Tuesday night. But now, you also put off all these. What you want to put off? You want to put off anger, wrath, malice, blaspheme, filthy communications out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, seeing that you have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. So this is what God is saying to us. Filthy communication, anger and wrath and malice and blasphemy. He said, I want you to take that stuff. That's death. That's death. If you remember when the Tower of Babylon was being built, everybody communicated life. Man, they had a one common goal. We're gonna build a tower together. Man, they were working towards that. They were working towards that one common goal. They were working towards it. And I believe that's what New Beginning we need to start doing. We need to put a goal out there and we can work towards it. We can work toward that goal, man, and communicate to that. But let me tell you something. When God said, hey, they're in unity right now, but they were in wrong community. They were doing it. They wanted to get to heaven. They wanted to build a Tower of Babylon to get to heaven. You know what he did? He confused their language. You see, all of us cannot speak Japanese. All of us cannot speak Spanish. All of us cannot speak Greek. All of us can't speak German. So what God did, he confused their language. He confused their language. And boy, once he confused their language, it stopped the unity. It put death in that Tower of Babylon, and they did not produce fruit. So this is the same thing with us. If we're not working towards that one common goal, say even in your livelihood, even in your family, get that family together. Hey man, we ought to achieve this. Let's try to work towards this situation. Or let's work towards it in our business. Let's have a one common goal here. Let's work towards it in our livelihood, whatever that. Say, for example, you want to take the kids to the Denver Zoo one day. I mean, not the zoo. Say Houston, Texas one day. God forbid, don't go right now. I'm telling you. But say for example, you did. I want to take these children to Houston in August. First of all, let me tell you something. Number one, you want to work towards that common goal. Make sure your air conditioning is working right. Amen. Number two, make sure you take your lot of sunscreen with you. Amen. Make sure, amen, that you take a lot of soap, because you will shower about 3 times a day. So what am I saying, guys? You bring that family together and come together with that common goal that we're going to make this happen. We're going to make this happen and work together. But if there's any bickering or if there's any filthy communication involved in it, guess what? You will put death in that communication, and it will not happen.